Friends, hello, greetings and salutations. I hope you are well. Let's talk about Palantir stock, PLTR ticker. So obviously we have 2 days left wherever you're watching this video right now. As I was logging on to make this video, I noticed that Palantir just shot up after hours. Markets closed as I'm filming this, so who knows what's going to keep happening here, but Palantir closed right under $15 now after market here. It's running up into a $15.30, trying to get to a $15.30. I don't know if it's going to make it here, but it could. Now, obviously, the reason that is happening right now is because third here. The third is a very big day because we've got earnings coming out November 3rd that a lot of people are speculating could be pretty big. Now, here's the key points to keep in mind. Palantir has had a booming year. I mean, it's just been knocked down every time we turn around, just more deals, good news. We know that they're probably going to end up on the S&P 500 here pretty soon, starting in 2024. So there's a lot of good news surrounding it. We know they're going to hit their numbers. They're going to pass them for this quarterly and what's about to happen here. So obviously the big question here for what's next with Palantir to make money on it in the short term, which we're talking about the end of the week here, Friday. Can Palantir possibly hit a 18 again? Who knows, maybe hit something higher than that. We've seen Palantir on quarterly releases touch right under $20 back in August. Now with this new one coming out with even bigger deals attached to it that have happened and are in process of happening, Palantir could do even more. And Palantir has no problem going to a 14, to a 16, to a 18, even under a 20. We've seen that plenty with just small increments of time. It does like to fall back and forth though. So obviously I think a lot of people's game plan is this. I think a lot of people have sold out last 2 weeks when we were seeing that high, that right around under 18 there for 2 weeks, or people sold out at 16, still made some money, and people bought back in last week, and now people are curious to see if this is going to go back to a 17, 18, and more than likely it will, and people will sell out again. Now the question is, where do we buy back in from here? If you sell out Friday, you sell it at a 16, 17, 18, whatever you're happy with, whatever we hit. We're expecting to see Palantir run up to that. I mean, already we're seeing some numbers generate here even after hours. Obviously, the tech sector has sold off again. Tech is just down again. But Palantir's probably going to break away from tech here a little bit and kind of do its own thing here for the next few days in the market. 2 days in the market, what am I talking about? So like I said, a lot of people's game plan is probably, I suspect a lot of people from what I've heard are going to sell out this week and let it fall back down, because we know that December is usually just a sell-off month. A lot of people are selling off. The market's really taking a hit. And January will be right around the corner, and January will just be, January is always terrible in the market because everyone's broke. So with the stock market right now, it's just hard to say what's going to happen from one day to the next, because I don't know if you're on planet Earth, but right now things are a little crazy. And when there's crazy news, the market does not respond well to that. But it has been an interesting month, to say the least. Now, starting the 1st of November here, things are looking good. And with this release of the quarterlies here on Friday, I think a 16 is guaranteed. I think a 17 more than likely is going to happen. 18 would probably, I'm going to say yes, just because we've seen that on the last quarterly that wasn't even as big as this quarterly is going to be. And anything above that is really going to be just icing on top of the cake. So could we see a 1920? If it's going to happen, I think this is probably when it's very possible that it could probably happen, see something bigger than an 18 price dollar range happen here. I'm in for the long run. I might do some trading here just to make some quick money, throw it right back into Palantir, but like I said, I'm in for the long run, but I do think there's going to be some big trades happening here in the next 2 days with Palantir. I think a lot of people are going to be buying, selling it, because we know there's going to be a lot of wiggle room in it here the next 48 hours. So friends, with that, I wish you all the luck. Listen, I'm not going to go over all the deals, everything. I think if you know, you know. It's been an amazing year for Palantir. It continues. A little bit of bumpy news last month with that whole FBI informant guy, but people don't care about that. They care about the money flowing in, and that is the whole sweetness of Palantir and what it has going forward right now. Friends, I wish you all the best of luck, and I will talk to you soon. Let me know what you're thinking. We're pulling for 17, 18. I'm hoping 18. I might take the money and run and come back in a week or so when things maybe fall apart here. This market is not trustworthy. Do not trust this market right now, friends. Good luck, everyone. Bye-bye.